Hi guys, so this is your artist Nio, and in today's video I will be doing 1 week in my sketchbook. So today is January 9th, 2023, and I have this little Pokemon notebook that I got from one of the boxes of Pokemon cards that I have, and instead of using it as a notebook, I used it as a sketchbook. So there are about 7 pages left and a couple of spreads left. So I want to try to finish this one off. I have another sketchbook that I'm finishing off as well, and I will be doing a different series for that one. So we're going to try to finish this off in 1 week, and let's see if we can do that simultaneously finishing off another sketchbook. So today's January 9th, 2023, and let's see what we get done today. So for majority of this challenge, I gave myself about 15 minutes to complete the spread, and that is only because I wanted to record some of the process for you guys and also for myself, just to take a look back on it. For this first day, I didn't realize that my hand was pretty much blocking what I was doing, but it's okay because as we go more into this challenge, I figured out where I should be filming from in order for you guys to have a better view of my process and how I actually go about this challenge. Now, for this 1 week challenge, I personally challenged myself to do couples. And like I said before, I don't normally draw couples or character interactions or even men. So that's a whole different ball game, a whole set of new challenges that will go along with finishing this sketchbook in a week. Now here I'm just using a regular ballpoint pen, nothing too crazy or fancy, just a pen that I got from Staples. Now for this day, it was just more of capturing the moment and capturing the pose. And again, like I said, I gave myself 15 minutes to do this because I am working from home, so I do get that luxury of the 15 minutes uninterrupted times on my break, because everybody else in my house is either at work or at school. So I have some quiet time for myself and to also help me to de-stress from the day or whatever's going on at work. I have 15 minutes that I can dedicate to myself and this challenge. So that really helped out. Later on in the week, I wasn't able to get it done because I was doing other things at home. So I still was able to get it done, just at a different time. And I didn't film my whole process because, again, that would probably be a longer video, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and it's gonna get boring of me repetitively just showing my process. Also, because life does happen, even though I'm able to draw, I'm not able to record that process, and that's okay for this challenge, just because it's a 1 week challenge in my sketchbook. It's not a 1 week to do. Hi guys, welcome back again. Today is January 10th and we're on day 2 of the week sketchbook challenge. And let me just show you what I ended up doing after the video. So guys, this is day 1. I wanted to focus on couples interactions as well as drawing a lot of guys because I don't have both those concepts like couples and men in my drawings. I mainly draw women and they're not really interacting. So I wanted to focus on that during this 1 week. So what I did was I added some hearts with some crayons and let each sketch stand out on its own by doing a little crayon border. So let's go ahead with day 2. For day two's filming, it is a bit better, but again, my hand is blocking, but it does get better. I do promise you that. So with day two, I did notice that my speed was getting a little bit faster from it, and I am just here enjoying the process and just enjoying putting the couples together and having them interact. I was looking up some references at this point. So here we have it for day two. Again, 3 different couples. I'll probably add some crayon later on. So for day 3, again, I did 3 couples here. I feel like this guy's head and neck is kind of weird. But I can see a little bit growth from the first day. So yeah, that was day 3. I wasn't able to film that, so let's go to a new spread and do. So welcome to day 4, and as promised, here is a way better angle for you to see my process. And it starts off with pretty much going and finding the basic shapes and getting it in the right line of action. And then from there, I build out the skeleton more with a lot more shapes and continue to build on that foundation by adding a little bit more details at a time until each sketch is complete. And that's pretty much how it goes. On here, I was working on a weird angle because the reference that I had was a couple lying down on a couch, which was a whole challenge on itself. And I think it's one of the things that I do want to work on and build that up a lot more, because it's very interesting, and it is a pose that tends to happen between couples or, family and things like that. So I do want to work on that a lot more. So you can see like my sketching process here and how I actually work with my basic shapes and making out my skeletons as well. You can see how I'm fleshing out everything here and get it to where it needs to be. With doing this challenge, adding on more to the challenge, such as completing this within 15 minutes a day to see how much I can complete, adding the intention of working on couples in this 1-week challenge has helped a lot. It just gives more boundaries of what you should be able to accomplish with a time limit, and also a goal to work towards. The end goal resulting in how much can I get done in my sketchbook in 1 week. And also for my own personal goal, which was to see if I was able to be close to finishing the sketchbook in 1 week. Would I be able to do a full mini sketchbook in a week? That seems like a very new challenge that I might take on. But I find that doing these little challenges really does help your brain, and it really does help you to level up your skill. So not just in art, but in other things as well, you can always set a limit. And I know a lot of athletes do this as well when they set their training for an hour, or, let's say an hour 4 times a week, 2 rest periods, and seeing their growth after taking some time off, maybe a couple of days, maybe, 1 week or whatnot, and getting back into it to see how much you've grown from the first day. And I also think that reflecting after each challenge that you set for yourself is really great, because you can see how much you've grown. You can see your pros and cons, what you liked about the challenge, what you didn't like about the challenge, and what you didn't like, you can always change for the next time you complete the challenge, no matter what it is, if it's within art or not. So I think that's really good, and just challenging yourself daily in all aspects of life is always good with reflection. And that's another thing that I did learn from this 1 week challenge of, pushing myself and seeing what I can get done, seeing how I can level up my skills and things like that. And this is also kind of why I kind of do the daily sketch as well. With the daily sketch, I don't have a time limit or put like intentions as, okay, this week I'm going to be working on this, or this week I'm going to be working on animals. The daily sketch is more of the intention of getting in the habit of daily drawing and daily sketching and getting out ideas. So during that time period that I will be doing in the daily sketch, I set an intention then and there. Okay, you know what? Let's see how much I can fill. I have, 15 minutes, or I have 5 minutes today. Let's see, can I fill up a whole page, or can I fill up a whole 2-page spread? And from there, I would set an intention of what I want to work on. Do I want to work on bodies? Do I want to work on poses? Do I want to work on character expressions? My goals are going to be completely different from yours. So in whatever challenge that you're doing, like, just create some goals and keep them in the back of your mind. So there is day 4. Again, another 3 couples. One lying down on a couch. One showing some affection. And one just some faces here in the back. So there's day 4, and let's get on to day 5. Again, just using a regular pen here in my sketchbook. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing day 5 of finishing this sketchbook for my 1-week challenge. So let's get right into it. Another thing that I have learned from this 1-week challenge is not only challenging yourself daily, but being able to have a weekly goal and see if you can accomplish that goal. And what you didn't accomplish, again, next week is a new week, a fresh start. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new start. And see how you can tweak and manage your own self to be able to accomplish your goals. And that is something going into 2023, I feel like is something that I am working on, something for my own self-care, mentally even too, is seeing by the end of the week, what accomplishments can I make and see what I can be grateful for so I can look forward to a new week. Instead of us dreading, oh my gosh, it's fun day, a new week, a new day at work. We should be thankful and we should be happy that we're alive, we're breathing, we can see. We're not stuck in the hospital for any reason at all. Like, we're not stuck at home or in lockdown right now, because there are still some countries out there that is in lockdown. So, let's just be grateful and thankful for wherever we are in the world, no matter what is going on, that we're still able to open our eyes and experience life for what it is. And I think it's the simplicity of life that we need to get back to. We're bombarded with too much things like technology and always on the go and anxiety about tomorrow, when tomorrow's problems and worries already has its own set of problems. Worry about today, not the past of what happened, last week or in the last hour. What is happening right now at this very moment in time? How can you enjoy this moment and really enjoy the experience of life? We only have one life to live. Yes, but it doesn't mean we need to waste it on, going out and thinking we should be partying or doing like all kinds of things. I mean, if that's you, that's you. But I'm the type of person that I like to be very simple in life. And I wake up every day and I look at the sky and I see when that sun comes up, I snap so many different pictures, not just for my art, but just being thankful that I'm able to see the sky, because the sky is an ever-changing painting. If you've ever woken up and watched the sun rise or watched the sun set, you will never find one sunrise or one sunset the same. It's the same thing with each and every day and each and every moment. Each and every second is different every single day. And that's something that I think that I should enjoy and that everybody should enjoy. So, for me, it's the simplicity of working every day. And when you challenge yourself, you find more and more about yourself, of your likes and dislikes. I mean, we used to find this out like at school or on the job, but we never really reflect or pay attention to it. And I think this should be the year where we're all more thinking about how the moment makes us feel and slowing down and taking a break when it's needed, when we feel overwhelmed, and look at the feelings for itself and say, hey, you know what? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I frustrated? Why am I sad? You know what? Why am I happy? And let's either change the moment to be a better moment or be grateful for that moment, for the great things that has happened. And I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling on and on about life, but I feel like I do learn a lot from different challenges. And this 1 week challenge has just shown me that in itself, not just for my art, but things in life that I need to do better in. Going back to this spread that I'm working here, I feel like I have done so much more better. The progress has gotten so much more there. I feel like the couples interacting actually don't feel as stiff. There is a little bit of stiffness here, but as you can see, the flow of the woman and the man together in love is actually flowing. It's not really too stiff. I find that it's actually flowing, and certain parts are kind of stiff. But again, it is something that I feel like I want to continue working on, since I will have a new sketchbook to work in, since the other one is almost done. I have the last page and then I have the front page, and that's it. I may or may not make a video on that, but you'll definitely have a sketchbook tour on that. So yeah, as you can see, just again building up from my skeleton with the shapes. But with this third one, I just feel like they're just so much more flowing into each other, and you can see the different lines of actions and how they actually interact with each other here. The point of a sketchbook isn't to have all these beautiful paintings and well done drawings to show off to everybody. It's more of a work in progress of a study book, of a journal, of all your ideas that may come out within the day, what you did during that day. I've seen some artists, take in bus tickets and concert tickets and things from certain days that they actually went and traveled, such as the mini journal art scrapbook, if you will. A lot of times we see these fully rendered drawings in sketchbooks and we think, oh my gosh, I need to do that. And especially for beginners, I don't think that is the way to go. And don't put yourself down if you're watching a different video where every time someone works in their sketchbook, it's perfect. I'm not saying anything against them. I'm just saying, you know what? Your sketchbook is your own sketchbook. You can do whatever it is that you want in your sketchbook. You can tape in it. You can rip out pages, you can paste in pages, you can draw whatever that you want. The main goals shouldn't be, should I have a finished piece in it as per so and so I saw on YouTube, as per someone that I've seen on the internet. Let this book be, this is my own personal book. Let me do what makes me feel good. If you love drawing animals, do that. If you love drawing people, do that. If you're new to art and you want to learn how to draw certain animals and things like that, then do that. And there you have it for day 5 of the 1 week in my sketchbook challenge. This time I did 4 couples. Different hugging poses, and then one where the girl was in front. So let's see what happens for day 6. Hi guys, so I wanted to make an update of the 1 week sketchbook challenge that I am doing to finish off my little Pokemon sketchbook that I have. Don't mind the background noise, that's just my dog Chocolate eating. Anywho, let's get on with day 6. So I still continued on with the challenge. I wasn't able to record for these days, but the main point of this challenge isn't to do the recordings, it's actually to do the work in the sketchbook. So again, I did 3 poses. I was going to do a 4th, but I kind of ran out on time for that. And then the last day, which was the 7th day, I did again another 3 couples. And so that leaves me with 1 more page to do. I might just do a daily sketch on here, have that filmed for you, and then we'll have a whole sketchbook tour. So thank you for following along my journey on finishing this sketchbook. As you can see, from the first day till the last day, we kind of grown in the way that the couples are interacting, putting the structure together, which was a really good challenge to do. And I'm very proud for challenging myself with doing couples for the full week on this challenge. And not only was I able to almost finish the sketchbook, but also get better with this. So with that being said, there are some more work that I do need to do on couples, but I want to continue on this journey in my new sketchbook, since I'm almost done the sketchbook that I'm working on now, and probably just incorporate more studies of couples interacting with each other, or at least 2 characters interacting with each other. So we'll see what that will entail. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to see any more of my sketchbook tours, sketchbook updates, or any paintings or anything that I'm working on, go ahead. I will leave a link with a playlist you can watch, as well as my recent videos. So again, this is your artist, Niall, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.